is going on, guys? We are back with the Lightning Project S197. So we stuffed a 5.4 liter 2-valve Lightning engine in a 2014 Mustang GT. Yes, a car that comes with a Coyote. It is now in here. It's operating with a Holley Terminator X. Starts up, it runs, should drive. We haven't driven it yet. Found out that the alternator was dead. I did a lot of work off camera to get this thing dialed in, so hopefully we can get a first drive today. But with the alternator being out, I had to call up my friends at KMJ. We got Blake over here, and we got a special delivery, which hopefully should allow us to drive this car today. And by drive, what do I mean?
You said first drive, I don't know about that, but some burnouts would be good.
Yeah, definitely some burnouts. Well, I mean, we'll have to drive it a little bit. I gotta get the tune dialed in, man.
That's right.
Gotta get a little tuning action here. But right here we have a KMJ upgraded alternator. These are well known in the 0304 Cobra world. They also make them for 2 valves, 4 valves, really a lot of different applications. 03 Cobra Terminators are known for alternators failing.
When Ford made the Terminator, they made all the blower stuff up there, and then they put this little dinky alternator down there, and this is our solution to the problem.
Yeah, so actually we'll just show the current problem. Right here we have the car, it fires up, but the alternator runs at like really low voltage. So you can see it's at 12.8, 12.9, 13.0, just really weak, and it'll actually dip down to like 12.2. So that's our problem. We have a really weak alternator. So luckily Blake and Ken are local, so we got the Blake delivery. Got here really fast in the old Terminator Cobra.
He won me over with talk about burnouts.
Yeah, well, I said, I mean, like, that's what this thing's for, is to do burnouts, so.
It's like, say less.
But we got it all packed in here. And with some nice stickers. A little bit of advertising in there, nice, nice. Shiny pulley. And it's black. This is too nice for this car. Have you seen the finish on this blower?
Well, you know, it'll work better because it looks good.
You should have threw some, you know, some chips on that thing or something. All right, so what is the difference between this and a stock alternator? What are we gonna see voltage-wise?
A lot of the alternators that you're gonna find, you know, from AutoZone, whatever, they're like kind of remanufactured, like really cheaply and everything. We use all quality parts to deliver consistent voltage, and we also have a lot of high amperage options as well.
Yeah, and we have 2 fuel pumps running off this. We have an intercooler pump, we have an electric power steering. There's a lot of accessories that are going to be demanding. Who knows, maybe that alternator isn't really that bad, it's just not really keeping up with the demand.
Yeah, it's probably old and tired, and this will definitely fill its spot really nice.
Yeah, so I've never replaced an alternator on a Lightning. I think we were looking at it, I think we pulled the belt off. I think we pulled the pulley bridge off, and hopefully we should be able to wiggle that thing in there.
I think it'll come straight out, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, let's give it a try. There it goes. But it was already stripped. The bolt's got to come out either way, right?
Yep. Oh, there. I think it's coming.
We got it.
W.
So, pulley bridge has stripped the bolt, so we had to resort to alternate methods.
Taking the other pulley bridge bolts off didn't hurt that much because it was able to kind of bend a little bit out of the way.
Yeah, I mean, normally we would just pull the pulley bridge off, but it looks like someone else has maybe replaced this alternator at some point. Maybe that's why that's stripped. Yeah. There's the old.
See all the rust in there?
Oh yeah. I mean, this engine was sitting for a long time. There we go. Dude, it's too pretty. You should have made it dirty or something. Not too tight. Don't want to break that off. Get it nice and scratched up. Okay, I think we got it back together. Hopefully the belts don't fly off. Ha! Got something.
Oh yeah.
She needs some power.
A dense tapping noise.
Oh.
Something hitting the belt. Oh. Did you look in there and not see it charging?
Yeah. Hopefully that fixes that. Well, fast forward from the other day, we're still having throttle cable problems. I had to order another throttle cable, but hopefully, fingers crossed when that comes in, it'll work. Got Dylan over here helping with exhaust for the 10th time.
11th, 12th. I swear every other time I'm here, I'm helping with exhaust.
So we want to run full exhaust so that way you can hear the blower whine. There's a hurricane supposedly going on. Who knows?
It's just rain.
Flowmaster Outlaws. Not my favorite muffler. It's just what I have laying around. Stock over axles. Stock H-pipe. We had these Borlos, but they don't really work right, so.
You can always in the future cut them out with the jigger to work with it.
Yeah, for sure. So the stock 1114 H-pipe, and we just need to adapt it to our cut up BBK X-pipe.
Oh, I gotta go grab the adapters out of my vehicle. We're gonna adapt them down from, up from 2.5 to 2 3/4, which is what those are.
We think.
I'm pretty sure it looks like 2 3/4. It looks.
Well, we gotta look at the H-pipe because the H-pipe does something too.
Oh, it does, doesn't it?
Yeah, well,
We'll find out.
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. We'll have to weld a little gap, you know.
Alright.
But we're gonna have to, basically, because you see here it's hitting on the cross member, no matter what, we'll probably have to cut it back here and angle it just to kick it out this way to come back into it.
Yeah,
but
so
that's all fun and easy to do once it's all up and you know exactly what you need.
Oh, don't look at that car there. That's a secret.
Hold
Okay.
that so I don't lose it.
He has lost these. I have to find another set.
I'm just currently going senile at 21, 22.
So this is what we're working with. Stock exhaust mating up to that 2-valve BBK X-pipe come down thing. And we're gonna mate that up. Nut, don't lose it. We're just about there. Little pie cut action with the MIG.
I'm just gonna fill the gap.
So we'll pull these off, weld them out, and we'll have a full exhaust. All right, Dylan had to go home last night and we ran out of gas in the welder, so I finished up the welding today. Not the prettiest job, but should have a full exhaust now. So let's hook it up and hear what it sounds like. It's got an exhaust. The wideband didn't turn on yet. Yep, wideband's still initializing. There goes the wideband. Okay, it's definitely got a little bit of exhaust leak, but The Lightning project has taken a lot longer than I thought it would to dial in all those little stupid things. Throttle cable was a pain in the ass. A lot of swear words there. Alternator seems to be working, although Ken from KMJ said we're probably going to throw on a smaller pulley, just get it to spin faster, because as soon as you get up in the RPM, it works fine. Or if the high-speed fan isn't on, it works fine. So once you start getting a load, it starts to drop down a little bit. But I think we're finally ready to go for a drive. I did a ton of buttoning up. It's now on E85. I put it Deca 80-pound injectors that actually a subscriber sent to me a forever long time ago out of the Turbo Crown Vic. So my goal today is let's drive it on the street and get some of the tuning dialed in, and let's end it off with a burnout. See how it goes. All right, so I didn't get any of the interior back together, but we got some taillights on it, so that's looking pretty good. Mismatched wheels, the car's filthy, 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 but starts right up, E85, throttle cable works. Intercooler pump's working. Stays at 160 ECT. It's stalled. I think that's probably related to some of the fuel dialing in. I literally just switched it over to E85, so I probably got to do a little bit of dialing in on the laptop, but let's go drive it. All right, check that out. It drives. It has throttle input, which is pretty sweet. Peppy so far. We're actually driving it, which is sweet. This is cool to be able to finally drive this thing for the first time. Pretty torquey. So far so good, running pretty good. Right now we're just going to try to dial in, you know, our base fuel graph. It's only on 15 degrees of timing. By the way, guys, the brakes are working. There's no front sway bar. I feel the heavy iron block up front. This thing's hilarious. That blower is loud, bro. It runs! It works! It works! Oil pressure 55, looking pretty solid. I'm sure we're gonna have a ton of fuel corrections. I'm just gonna let the learn kind of fill in since I'm driving. But holy crap, guys, it works! How much boost? That's the real question. Ready, and oh my god, this thing's hilarious. Okay, so looking at the data, it's running pretty good. The Holley closed loop system doing a great job with the learn table, really filling in our graph here. I just went and added some timing. For some reason it says we only have 4 pounds of boost. Either my butt dyno's way off, or this thing feels like it's making at least 400 horsepower. So we're gonna get going back again. and we'll get back. Maybe the scaling on the map sensor's wrong. Yeah, it's a little weird, I would say. 4-bar Holley map sensor, but for some reason, unless the belt's off and my butt dyno's off, but usually if it was only on 4 pounds of boost, I feel like I would know. So, let's go try. First gear. Doesn't like to go in. Interesting. Car overall is running pretty good. Shout out to Holley. Terminator X works really good. Really easy to get your tune started at least. So I'm pretty happy with that. I turned the peak timing up to 18 degrees. It seems like it's kind of picking up some power up top. So now we're just gonna do a little beat rip, honestly. Lightning swapped 2014 Mustang GT MT82 trans with a blown 5th gear, McLeod RST thrown together, stock drive shaft for a Coyote. This is just a hodgepodge of stuff. It's a dual 465 return setup, 80-pound injectors. I don't know, man, but it seems like it's going pretty good. Something's mad. It was almost like the wideband wasn't on, or it's a different load table that we haven't been in. Overall though, I mean, I'm pretty impressed so far for a hodgepodge thrown together setup. I mean, it's running, driving, it's doing something. It's doing something. Hello guys. There is a chance that we were only on 4 pounds of boost because I think I had the bypass hooked up wrong. So here's to hopefully 10 more pounds of boost. So our hope here is that we see more boost. Oh yeah, that was 10 pounds. Okay, we were on 4 pounds of boost before. Yikes! So I thought the car was kind of fast. Not like fast, but I didn't think it was super slow. But yeah, so here goes more boost. Okay, Lightning, I see you. God damn! You see the whole seat move? Okay, we need to get the butt dyno recalibrated, guys. Because that sucker is fast. Holy crap. It's blowing out the spark. High boost, that's what happens when you start making some boost. This sucker is fast. Okay. Was not expecting that, guys. This thing's kind of feeling quick. We're at 18 degrees of timing up top, which is probably a good bit. I mean, it's not breaking the pistons out of it. It's on E85. but it's probably making some power. Our IAT2 was kind of up there. Okay, a lot faster. Change one vacuum line, you go from 4 pounds of boost to like 10 or something. Up there pretty high. It's at 154, so we're gonna need to get a new intercooler pump in this thing for sure. But all right, spark plugs, better intercooler pump, dialed. We're gonna be ready to do some good burnouts. All right, so much happier, higher boost. The car has now made it successfully around the corner and back twice, so it cooks now. Yeah, we'll do a little burn ski. The brakes are not bled very well. It wants to go the wrong way. Oh, by the way, electric power steering works great. Well, hopefully that wraps up this video finally. It's been like 5 days just on and off things, but next video, let's get some spark plugs in it and let's get it making some power on the dyno probably, maybe, or might just go to Mustang. We can make some burnout videos or whatever. So hit the like button, comment down below, and we'll see you guys in the next one.